Good morning. Soon to be afternoon. Wow. For those of you still going through the food line, we apologize. We are going to jump into our program. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Business of the Year Awards, our annual membership meeting, and one of the favorite parts, certainly, our Leadership Salem graduation. Thank all of you for being in the room today. Our organization's fiscal year spans July 1st through June 30th of each year. And so we've had a pretty busy year. We have a new mayor in place in Salem. We passed a city livability bond, and we got Chemeketa Community College bond over the finish line. Great work to the entire community. At the helm of our organization this year has been President Mike Herron.
I'm very excited to see you all today, and I will say it's not just because this is the last forum where I have to get up here and speak to you. It's also a proud moment for our organization, for the membership, for me personally to see all of you here, because we're here to recognize special individuals and companies in Salem who are doing great things to make Salem a better place for business. Today is about recognizing individuals and businesses who define excellence and servant leadership. It's been a tremendous year for the Chamber. We've experienced record attendance at many of our key events and programs, so I again thank you for being here today. Now I ask that you'd stand and share a moment of reflection and prayer, and then please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem performed today by Tim and Pam Fondrick of World Local and Third River Marketing. We take this time to pray and reflect on our lives and on this moment. We are thankful for the meal before us, for the hands that prepared it, and for those who serve it. We are grateful for this day, for its blessings, opportunities, and challenges. May we lend each other strength and wisdom as we seek to lead our community. May we be driven to always give our best and have the courage to rise to the obstacles we face. Amen. Please welcome to the stage Tim and Pam.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You can take your seats again. Wow, thank you, Pam and Tim. That was fantastic. You can learn more about World Local and Third River Marketing by visiting thirdrivermarketing.com. I want to quickly recognize our elected officials in attendance today. We have Marion County Commissioner Kevin Cameron, Salem Ward 3 City Councilor Shane Matthews, Salem Ward 7 City Councilor Vanessa Nordyke, Kaiser City Councilor Shaney Starr, Marion County Water and Soil Conservation District, Angela Plowhead. We have from Chemeketa Community College Board of Directors, members Neva Hutchinson, Jackie Frankie, Ken Hector, and Dr. Jessica Howard, President. I'd also like to recognize from Chariots, Alan Pollock. Yes. You'd think I'd have the hang of this by now. The next group I want to recognize is a group that I look forward to joining in maybe like 3 weeks, and that is Salem Chamber past presidents, Barb Hake-Resch, Kurt Arthur, Kathy Gordon, Laura Dorn, Ryan Albritton, TJ Sullivan, and Alan Rasmussen. So thank you for being here, guys. Okay, in front of each of you is a Salem Chamber annual report. It's a summary of our impact across the Salem community over the last 12 months. At the Salem Chamber, we believe in helping businesses prosper so our entire community may thrive. It's a peek at how we put your dollars into action, funding our strategic work, operating as Salem's premier convener of leaders and influencers, catalysts for business growth, and champions for a thriving community. Well, let me say something about that. Read it. It's good stuff in there. That's what your dollars are going for. That's what we've been working so hard on throughout all of the year, through the board, through all of the different committees that feed information to the board, through all of the different events and the interactions that we have. That's the result. That's what we've been doing in our time here over the last year. So today's event is the conclusion of our forum speaker series, which occurs on the second Monday of each month, September through June. Our forum speaker series has been presented for this entire season by our partners at Hagen Hamilton Insurance Solutions. So thank you to the John family, along with Chris McLaren, TJ Sullivan, Chad Neal, and the rest of the Hagen Hamilton team. I think that's worth a round of applause. Today's event is presented by Willamette Valley Bank. President, CEO, and fellow board member Ryan Dempster leads a dynamic and skilled team of financial professionals. The leadership of Willamette Valley Bank is not so much about what the leaders do, but why they do it. Willamette Valley Bank maintains a steadfast focus on what they can do for residents and others in the local business community. Join me in thanking Willamette Valley Bank for their strategic investment in the Salem Chamber, and as Ryan Dempster comes forward to the stage, let's also celebrate Willamette Valley Bank's 25th year serving the greater Salem community. Does that mean cake? Oh. I didn't know. President.
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the Salem Chamber Business of the Year Awards. Willamette Valley Bank is grateful for the opportunity to be the title sponsor of this wonderful event. And as a long-term sponsor, we're excited to celebrate the outstanding businesses who have demonstrated exceptional dedication and contribution to the city of Salem. This year, Willamette Valley Bank is celebrating our 25th anniversary of serving the Salem community. And we created a video to help tell our story and express our appreciation for all the support Salem has provided us over the last 25 years. Thank you, and I look forward to a wonderful ceremony. You know, there's a lot that I'm proud of when I think of the 25 years that Willamette Valley Bank has been operating in this community. Number one, 25 years is a big milestone. I like to tell people we're as much a small business as we are a bank, and you know, the longevity of small businesses, it can be challenging, and so we're really proud just to be here. And if you look at all that's transpired over that 25 years, we've got the pandemic, we've got the dot-com bubble that burst, we've got the Great Recession that impacted a lot of financial institutions, and to still be here today, we're very proud of that.
Willamette Valley Bank employees are all over our community. They're involved in nonprofit work, but they're involved in key strategic work to make sure Salem is on a pathway to be a healthier community tomorrow than we find it today. And that means localized banking, people who actually live in this community, proud to call Salem Kaiser home. And so you see their employees out all across the community. They've got a smile on, they're servant leaders, and they're looking forward to helping Salem really be a real special place for a long time to come.
I see your bank constantly in the community.
Every event I go to, whether it be at the YMCA or Boys and Girls Club, or just seems like any kind of local chamber of commerce, Willamette Valley Bank is everywhere. So I see Crystal a lot, the support is there, and when I think of truly local, I definitely think of Willamette Valley Bank.
Everything that we do, every dollar that we get deposited at Willamette Valley Bank goes in our local communities. The communities that we serve, the communities that we see each other at church, we see each other at school, we see each other in the grocery store. They're our neighbors. So why wouldn't you bank with your neighbor?
It means a great deal, actually. The fact that you're across the street just makes it obvious you were partners with us. Your sign was on our chain link fence for 13 months while the church was being built, which meant something. It meant that we're partnering with people in the community that the banks have voted very high ratings for many years, and there's a reason for that. When I come in for my personal banking, which is also here, I always feel that, that I feel very welcome. And I especially like the little treats you have on the counter. I like nibbling while I'm depositing my money.
I would also highlight the fact that Willamette Valley Bank works well with other banks. And that is an important piece of a strong ecosystem, is people believing in each other and understanding that some transactions will occur here, some will occur over here, but we're all trying to build something very special. That's a leadership belief system that you see from the top with Willamette Valley Bank, and it translates to community involvement and employees who personally just care about Salem.
Thank you to the Willamette Valley community in the Salem and surrounding areas for all that you've done for Willamette Valley Bank. We can't do it without you. We can't do it without your trust in us as your locally headquartered financial institution. And you've stepped forward in big ways over the last 25 years, and it has enabled us to have a lot of success. And we've been recognized on a national level for that success, and it's because of the way that the local community has supported us. So we are so thankful for the support that we've received, and that's gonna propel us into having even more success over these next 25 years. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Willamette Valley Bank. So it has been my distinct honor to lead a talented board team at the Salem Chamber over the last 12 months. And today, Tom and I have the pleasure of recognizing the key individuals who donate their time and talents towards building a strong local Salem area Chamber of Commerce.
Past President Arthur looked at me and he goes, "What'd you film that this morning?" I am wearing the same sport coat, I realize. We are in nonprofit work, believe it or not. I get a paycheck doing this, and I do have other sport coats. That was a categorical error on my part, but nice find, Past President Arthur. In addition to our Business of the Year awards and Leadership graduation, Leadership Salem graduation, today serves as our annual membership meeting. There's a dedicated segment of our membership who provide many hours of volunteer leadership and wisdom to our organization. Allow me, if I may, to introduce you to your Salem Chamber Board of Directors team. As your name is read, would you kindly stand and remain standing, and we wish to congratulate you as a group at the conclusion. I'd like to start with our great leader, President Mike Herron of Vips Industries, President-elect Ted Ferry, State Farm Insurance, Past President Alan Rasmussen, LHE Investments, Secretary Brandon Blair, Summit Wealth Management, Treasurer Ryan Dempster, Willamette Valley Bank, Vice President of Membership Angela Williams, Huggins Insurance, Vice President of Events and Programming Katya Mendez, Northwestern Mutual, Vice President of Advocacy Rich Duncan Construction, and our Serving Directors team Jonathan Castro-Monroy Group, Tammy Denny, Oregon Cattlemen's Association, Jeff Dunn, Lineage Logistics, Lucy Escobar Coaching and Consulting. Julie Foscoli, Southtown Glass. Roger Hoy, Geppetto's Italian Restaurant. Jennifer Martin, First Commercial Real Estate. Dan McDowell, Senior Vice President and Chief Credit Officer at Pioneer Trust Bank. Diane McLaren, McLaren Enterprises, Inc. Tyson Pruitt, Anthem Wealth Strategies. Former Business of the Year award winner, Bill Rickey, Bark Boys. Quandre Robertson, Q's Corner Barbershop. Randy Sutton, Sawfell Griggs PC. Eric Templeton, Amerititle. Jim Vu, Core Solutions Consulting. And Christy Witzke, Safe Corporation. Mike, it has been an honor to work with you for the past 12 months as president. Your service has brought you nearly all of our events all year long, and you've supported our strategic programming. You've been laser focused on improving our internal infrastructure, placing the voice of small business in front of elected officials and influencers who need to hear that voice the most. And you've connected with the hearts and minds of our membership. You've listened to your constituents and dedicated countless volunteer hours to improving the local economic ecosystem. To begin our gratitude today, we start by thanking you, sir. President Herron, for your dedication and leadership, the board has a special gift for you, a sip of the finest tequila and rarest tequila from Mexico. My friend, cheers to you.
Thank you.
Mike has wonderful taste in tequila, clearly.
Well, thanks. I'll see you all later. Now, thank you, Tom.
Here, I'll take that, Mike.
Okay. And I want to thank my fellow board members. I had to write this stuff down, which I shouldn't, but I do. To all the chamber staff, especially, it's really been an honor to serve beside all of you, to work with you, to befriend you, to learn from you, and even to choke up at a board meeting telling you all the same stuff. I hope I made you proud. I hope I made the membership proud. And if I didn't, then I hope at least I didn't embarrass you. So, Tom.
Mike is my 7th board president I've gotten to serve since being back at the Salem Chamber. And these men and women are elite, and they care so much for this community. You don't understand the amount of hours our directors put in. This is not a board where you meet quarterly and maybe throw in a couple thoughts, and we all do a couple of those. This board is invested week in and week out in making sure our economic security is tackled here in Salem. So Mike, your dedication is incredible. We are going to be recognizing now our 6 outgoing board members for their service. I would ask that Director Witzke, Sutton, Wrighton, McDowell, Eric Templeton is not here today, and past President Rasmussen, please join me on stage so Mike can give you an award in your recognition. And we will start with Christy, Director Witzke. Christy Witzke served the board from 2019 through 2025, including 2 years as Vice President on Events and Programming. Christy, you're going to come up here. Dan, you're going to come up here. Mike, you're going to stand right next to Christy and congratulate her. We're going to get a photo, though. Thanks, Dan. Thank you, Christy. What a pleasure to see you. I know Randy's in the room, so, oh, he's on this side of me. Let's go to Director Sutton next. Randy Sutton has served on our board from 2020 to 2025. Yes, I'd love to shake it. I want to make it easy for Dan. So.
Okay.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Randy, so much for your service. Next up is Director Dan McDowell, having served the Chamber Board from 2019 through 2025. And last but certainly not least, our own Alan Rasmussen, past President Rasmussen. Alan served on the board from 2019 through 2025. He also served as my right winger in our hockey team for many years. This man means business. Alan served a year as our secretary, a year of vice president of membership, and of course as our organization's president in 2023 and 24. Alan.
All right, and now we're excited to welcome 6 new directors with 6 new perspectives to our board team today. Please stand as your name is read. Todd Granado, Chief Financial Officer at SAFE. Jim Sparkman, owner of HomeSmart Realty Group. Treva Gams, owner of Gambaretti's, celebrating their new downtown location at the Home and Hotel right across the street. Alan Sorum, partner at the law firm of Sawfeld Griggs. Pam Fondrick, co-owner of World Local and Third River Marketing and singer extraordinaire. And finally, Zach Stone, owner of Zach Stone Photography and general man about town. Let's welcome them.
Welcome.
The part that I'm really excited about, beginning July 1st, President-elect Ted Ferry will step into the role of board president. Ted leads the team at Ted Ferry State Farm. He's a community builder focused on delivering value and service, and will guide the Salem Chamber Board with that same focus, ensuring the voice of business is heard. I depart my role as president knowing the organization is in very dedicated and skilled hands. It's Teddy time. So thank you to the executive committee and entire board of directors for making my year as president a great experience and for putting up with me.
I wish to invite up the 2 Jackies, the OG, the OJ, but that's probably not a good one. No, we won't go with that one. Don't think on the fly, Tom. Stay to the strip. Our original Jackie Ellerbrock and Jackie Roche. Our organization is laser focused on membership and bringing value to the dollars that you invest. These 2 individuals are professionals at that. They connect teams. They connect people to different teammates, and if you have not yet made a connection with one of them or any of our talented staff team, I invite you to do so. We have a number of individuals we're going to recognize for leading key efforts within our organization today. Some of them are unable to be with us today, but we are still going to read them. When your name is read, please come forward and receive a small gift on behalf of our organization to thank you for the time and efforts you have put in leading our key movements. We will start with our business advocacy co-chairs team. I'd like to welcome up Chad Neal, Zachary Zalicki, Lena Prine, and Rich Duncan. I know Rich is gone, but would the other 3 come forward? Although I don't know if I saw Zachary either. I see 2 out of the 3. Chad and Lena, please come up and be recognized. Thank you both. The man behind the calculator, I'd like our treasurer, Ryan Dempster, to please come up and be recognized. Our membership committee chair and also executive team member, Angela Williams. Did Angela end up making it? Where's my Huggins team? I know Dawn was here. K9 tournament. Okay, yep, I know there's a few that are at that. I know Jim Sparkman is there as well. Our events and programming chair, Katya Mendez. Our Chamber Business Women team, Chair, Katie Martin Hewitt. You will also hear Katie's name read a little bit later, and we're giving her one bag total. Sorry, Katie, no double dipping for your leadership.
We're not a copy of the status quo. We're cut from the cloth of the original. Attention, gotta get your attention. All you need to try to be is who you made.
Mr. Salem, your greeters chair, Zach Stone. Doubling today as Ryan Tribbett. Don't know if I saw him come in, but our ambassadors group is led this year by Andrew Isaacson. Is Dr. Isaacson here? Okay. Our ambassadors group, folks, are the welcome mat to the Salem community, the Salem business community. If you are an ambassador wearing your blue jacket and welcoming people to this great organization, would you kindly stand and be recognized for your work? Those people are incredible. Our agribusiness banquet chairwoman, may I have Lynn Zielinski Mills please come forward. Our first citizen banquet chair, your past president, Laura Dorn.
We're not a copy of the status quo. We're cut from the cloth of the original. Attention, gotta get your attention. All you need to try to be is who you made. So let's break the mold.
We have an incredible arm of our organization that focuses on leadership, philanthropy, and connecting with this community in a deep way, and that is the McLaren Leadership Foundation. You'll hear a little bit more under the Leadership Salem graduation banner. Our leader of that is none other than Diane McLaren. Our McLaren Golf Tournament coming up this September is led by Kristen Resch, Katie Martin Hewitt, and Haley Hamilton. I know that at least one of you are here. Katie will send you with a couple bags for your fellow committee leaders. Thank you so much. Oh, Kristen's here. Great. And finally, one that I know is here, and it's gonna be a slow walk up. So Katie, you can start walking now. I'd like to thank our leadership team for our incredibly successful event. Over 770 attendees for the Crystal Apple Banquet Committee, Jordan Netter, Heidi Litchfield, and Katie Kostick. Okay. The McLaren Leadership Foundation and the Salem Chamber believe deeply in developing leadership for the future generations to ensure our city is on incredibly solid ground. Our background as business professionals also make us terrific advocates for a healthy ecosystem. Leadership development is a very intentional act in our organization. For over 30 years, the Salem Chamber has hosted our annual Leadership Salem cohort, a class comprised largely of private sector participants with a splash of public sector and nonprofit leaders. The establishment of the McLaren Leadership Foundation in 2022 allowed the Salem Chamber a strategic development arm within our Salem Chamber umbrella. Each September, a new cohort begins their 2-year process. Year 1 consists of full days as a cohort member each month where classmates tour and learn about the various entities and influences which form our city, from employers to government, from education to arts and culture, from tortilla machines to waste manufacturing plants. The cohort's second year is spent leading the new cohort's first year. The culmination of their 2-year Leadership Salem experience is recognized today by their Leadership Salem graduation. We have a wonderfully paired partnership with Willamette University's MBA program at Atkinson Graduate School of Management. May I ask our partner with Willamette University, Tony Castanerio, who serves as Director of Recruitment at the Atkinson Graduate School of Management, to please join me on stage, along with McLaren Leadership Foundation President Diane McLaren, and our Program Director for Leadership Salem, Ruben Garibay. Before we, oh, absolutely, yes. Before we welcome our graduates to stage, we will hear from Tony regarding Willamette MBA's commitment to this program and what it means in partnership to develop Salem's future leaders. Tony? Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, I should say. I know it's hot today. I was really excited to actually get here because I walked into my office. They're working on the AC at Willamette, and I was sweating. So this is actually really good to be right here with you, everybody, and more so to say that I'm really proud to be a sponsor. Our organization is really proud to work with the Salem Chamber and Leadership Foundation because at Willamette, we believe that strong communities are built by strong leaders, and that leadership isn't just about vision, but values. And that's why programs like this are so important. They bring together aspiring leaders and experienced mentors to grow, challenge, and support one another. And I actually got to go through the Leadership Salem program back in 2020. So our president, who's walking out of the chamber today, Mike, was one of my classmates. And so to see him up here and do what he's been doing has been really incredible. So appreciate working with you, Tom. Appreciate working with the McLaren Foundation, and to the Chamber, the McLaren Foundation, and all of the participants. Thank you for investing in the future of leadership in our region. We're proud to sponsor this journey and excited to see where it leads. And Willamette MBA's professional program is designed to also complement a program like this. We are also developing the next leaders, the next generation of leaders. And Willamette's MBA for Professionals program, if anybody is interested, we're a part-time program, 2 nights a week. We have locations here in Salem as well as Portland. And we have a tremendous faculty. We are ranked as the #1 MBA program in the state of Oregon. And there's about 5,000 MBA programs worldwide, and we're consistently in the top 100. So very great, tremendous MBA program. Great partnership with the Leadership Foundation, and I'm excited to see where this takes all of our graduates today. So Tom, thank you very much.
Sound good? Okay, thank you, Willamette University MBA, for your support of strong leadership in our community. If you are a graduate today of the 2023-2025 cohort, would you kindly stand and join us right over here to my left? So come on up, all of you. We're going to stage you right over here. And as you make your way forward, we're going to showcase a little video of all of you put together by this year's first-year Leadership Salem member, our own Dan Johnson. If you would, let's look up to the screens.
Is this thing on? Okay.
Oh yeah. Yes, let's do this.
Hey, what's up, Salem? And I guess future Mauricio.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Mill.
Yo, yo, yiggity, yo. It's your hype girl, Jazz, with Build Your Hype.
Leadership Salem, to me, was a great experience. I met a lot of like-minded people. A warning to anyone interested in applying, you will form incredibly close connections with your other cohort members, and you will gain intimate access to all industries of the city, so be prepared.
I just feel like I've made some amazing connections, some amazing friends that are going to last a lifetime.
Best experience of my life. Everything was amazing. Getting to know people. I've developed lifelong friendships.
Amazing, incredible business owners, business representatives, connections for not just like networking, not just getting to know what they do, but getting to know who they are.
It made me build these amazing connections that I wouldn't have got as an introvert without it.
I've been challenged, I have grown, and I have got to know some really, really awesome people.
It's just such a wonderful group of people who are very intellectual, well-spoken, and curious.
This experience has taken me to my business to another level as far as just meeting people, the collaboration, the impact that it has had on my life.
It's incredible the impact and the influence and the connections that the Salem Chamber has developed.
It's been a wonderful way to fast track getting to know influential people, learning about Salem's rich, deep cultural history.
We were doing things together. We were either learning together, we were talking about difficult topics together.
It's an amazing journey, and it gave me the confidence to see myself with that group of people.
My favorite thing about Leadership Salem was learning the history and lots of different things about Salem that I wouldn't have known. I've lived in Salem my whole life, and I learned a ton.
It's probably one of the best things I've ever done. We got to see the inner workings of Salem and things you wouldn't normally see.
It was really cool to see things that you just don't even know are happening, in the city with nonprofits and businesses and community.
If you are a business owner or you have employees, send them through Leadership Salem. They are going to be learning so many valuable tools and skill sets to bring to your company.
If you are interested in trying it out, you will not be disappointed. This is just an experience of a lifetime.
But I think the key thing is to show up every day and make sure that you have a good time and you get out what you put into it.
A couple quick tips. If you do be a part of Leadership Salem next year, be nice to Joy, the bus driver. She is a joy. If Tom Hoffert is ever leading the group, make sure you don't get left behind on the bus. He left me behind. And just another closing comment, the amount of grit in the room when the cohort gets together is really inspiring. Like I said before, the amount of like-minded people and the amount of drive in the room is really inspiring.
It was a phenomenal experience. It's one I highly recommend for anybody who has any interest in building up a community and learning how the city works. You should be sure to join Leadership Salem and tell a friend to tell a friend. It's a dope spot to be in. Peace.
Oh, and Magoo's, the after party at Magoo's.
Well, that is, Mike, that's really amusing. I thought you were going to say when Tom Hoffer gives you an agenda, you actually stay online and you won't be left behind in any location. That's what I thought you were going to say. Okay, got it. Let's start. You are going to be called up one at a time, and if you would, Ruben's going to present you your graduation plaque, and then if you would, come to the other side and take a picture, if you would, with both Diane and Tony. We'd appreciate it. First up, Eliza Lockwood. Next up is Andrea Doneth, who was unable to be with us today. Angela Plowhead. Brad Brunhaver. Courtney Young. Dennis Prescott. Don McBride. Don Vidrio. We're blanking on the Dons. Gerald Graveline. I got this one. Haley Bell. Jackie Ellerbrock. Do you feel the hype? Jasmine Hayworth. Jeremiah James. Jesse Vogel. Nope. I see him. Caden Duggar. Caitlin Williamson. Kirsty Rudich. Kristen Resch. Laura Stoven. Lane No. Lucy Escobar, unable to be with us tonight. Marge Yaroslawski. Maria Rivas. Marley Nicasio. I do not see Matt Brozovich. Maddie Kelly. There she is. Mauricio Flores. Michael Sewell. Michelle Fernando. Mike Cowan. Mike Hartford. Mike White. Nicole Schloter. Phil Schurers. No Phil. Raymond White. Rebecca Bonner. Ruben Garebe. Sam Kagel. Sarah Rose. Tammy Denny. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. Todd Granado. So keep the party running, I want you out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes. And lastly, Zaira Flores Marin. Thank you so much to Willamette MBA for this partnership. President Herron, I'm going to have you come on up, sir. Well, the main event. our Business of the Year Awards. Our nominations come directly from you, our members, and we had over 70 nominations this year. That's a lot of work for a nomination committee to get through. So you can imagine being bestowed with one of these awards. How many eyes have reflected on the work that you're doing? And I would also suggest for the 64 companies that were nominated and not awarded today, you are doing incredible things, and we hope to have your nomination again next year. Our committee had no easy task in selecting who will be awarded today. That being said, they did a wonderful job identifying companies who are doing very special things here, both large and small in size. As you enjoy this year's presentations, we hope you consider nominating a fellow business partner next year or even nominating your own company. We accept that, and it's great. For our recognized companies today, please come forward for a few words and then, of course, a photo. Treasurer Ryan Dempster, I'd like to invite you and President Heron on stage to greet our recipients and present them with their award. Without further ado, let's get started. Once your business has been identified, please start making your way to the stage and feel free to bring who you'd like with you on stage. And I see I'm missing our kickoff one. Did this get lost in my package? Sure did. Today, we proudly recognize an institution that blends tradition with transformation. The Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center are this year's recipients of our Nonprofit Organization of the Year Award. For generations, the Oregon State Fair has been a highlight of summer, a place where memories are made. But behind the rides and ribbons lies a story of bold reinvention. 10 years ago, the Oregon State Fair and Exposition transitioned from a state-managed entity to a self-sustaining public corporation. Accountable to the people of Oregon and yet empowered with flexibility to thrive. Managed by a governor-appointed board of directors, the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center has embraced its mission to provide a place where all people can gather, connect, learn, and celebrate Oregonian excellence. Since that transformation, the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center has become a vital economic engine for Salem and the Mid-Willamette Valley. From the Oregon Egg Fest to RV shows and concerts at the LB Day Amphitheater, this 185-acre campus is alive with year-round activity, drawing tens of thousands of people to Salem and generating millions in local revenue. But the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center's contributions extend far beyond events. In times of crisis, it becomes a lifeline. During the 2020 Beachy Creek fire, it sheltered evacuees and animals. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the Jackman Long Building became an emergency hospital and vaccine center. Always ready, always reliable. This past year, the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center added another chapter to its legacy with a $5 million restoration of the beloved historic horse stadium and historic poultry building, made possible through the support of former Governor Kate Brown and last year's Business of the Year, Dalkey Construction. With a vision rooted in public stewardship and self-sustaining excellence, the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center is not just a critical nonprofit, it is a treasure for our community. And today, the Salem Chamber is honored to recognize a neighbor, a leader, and a beacon for our community. Please join me in recognizing the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center, our Nonprofit Organization of the Year.
am Gru Powell, the CEO of the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center. On behalf of the Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center, I'm truly honored to accept this award, and thank you for recognizing the work we do to serve our community, our state, and all those who help bring our grounds to life throughout the year. This recognition reflects the passion, dedication, and heart of so many. I want to give a heartfelt thank you to my small but mighty team. Some of them are here today. Your commitment, resilience, and creativity are the engine behind everything that we do. Whether it's preparing for the annual state fair, hosting 250 plus expo events all year long, or preparing our facility to serve as an emergency evacuee center, you show up with purpose and pride, and I'm incredibly proud to work alongside each of you. I also want to give my sincere thanks to the Oregon State Fair Council and the Oregon State Fair Foundation. I think Tammy's out there. I wish she would have come up. Anyway, your belief in our mission helps us grow, improve, and create lasting impact for Oregonians across the state. Thank you as well to the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce for your unwavering support of local organizations and your dedication to building a strong, thriving business community. And thank you, Tom, for always judging the Jerry Frank chocolate cake competition. I appreciate it.
Twist my arm.
Thank you. To my family and my team's family, thank you for the behind-the-scenes encouragement, for understanding our long hours, and for being our constant support. And finally, to the Salem business community, thank you for this meaningful recognition. We're proud to be part of such a vibrant and collaborative network, and we're excited to continue serving, growing, and celebrating all of you. Cheers to the next 160 years. It's a 160-year fair this year, so we're super excited. And also Oregon Beverage and Kevin Cameron should have been up here. Thank you. They're great partners and supporters of ours. Now I'd like to introduce our council chair, Loyal Burns, just to say a few words.
Thanks, Kim. I really appreciate being invited here today. I've been on the council since it started and became a public corporation as we transitioned to the new and exciting Oregon State Fair and Exposition Center that we have today. And one thing I believe in business is that people make the business. It's all about the people. Kim has put together a wonderful team at the Oregon State Fair. She really knows the culture of the area. And that is what has made this, I feel, the award-winning team that they have today. And I'm glad to be a part of this. I'm glad that to see the success that this team has brought to the community, and it's a wonderful award for them. And I thank them for all the great work they've done. So thank you, guys.
Proud to present our new business of the year to a company that truly embodies service, community, and grit. Bison Dump Hauling and Junk Removal. Founded and run by Cynthia and Elazar Lara, Bison Dump is far more than a hauling and removal business. It is a symbol of what happens when heart and hard work meet opportunity. Did you know that a herd of bison is also called a gang? Bison are the largest land animals in North America, practical, dependable, and fiercely devoted to their families. This is exactly who Bison Dump is. If you need to clear the clutter and reclaim your space, you now know who to call. Before launching Bison Dump, Cynthia and Elazar were long-haul truckers. Elazar hauling fuel through the Rocky Mountains, and Cynthia hauling milk through Front Range. Life on the road meant long hours and little time at home. Determined to build something different, something local, They started with a truck and a trailer, going from businesses to business, person to person, spreading the word about their new venture. With every job, they brought not just muscle, but also heart. And slowly, Bison Dump began to grow, serving Salem and the Willamette Valley with exceptional attitude and a passion for people. Their journey is truly a testament of determination, effort, and love for the Salem community. Today, Bison Dump is a trusted name in the Salem area, not only for what they do, but how they do it. Their impact goes beyond clean driveways and empty lots. They are champions for their fellow local business owners. They uplift neighborhoods and advocate for those often overlooked. And while their team may be small, their influence is mighty. Cynthia and Elazar, your servant leadership has created a ripple effect across our community. You remind us that success isn't just about growth, but also giving back. The Salem Chamber is proud to count on Bison Dump among its members, and our community is stronger because of you. Please join me in celebrating our 2025 New Business of the Year, Bison Dump.
Hello. Hi, my name is Cynthia Lara, co-owner of Bison Dump. And it's amazing, shocking, and honestly just heartwarming to know people think of us this way, like we're not just trash people. But we're just regular folks doing regular folk things out here, just trying to build something that matters. And somehow we're standing here in rooms we never imagined we'd be a part of, with people we once thought were miles away in every sense. To the Chamber, thank you for thinking of us, for welcoming us, for not forgetting about the little guys out here just trying to figure it out. To the City of Salem, thank you for giving us the space to grow. This is where we built a business, we grew our family, we laid down roots, and really found our community. But I would really like to take a moment to honor my honey bear. He's the quiet one, the shy one, kind of floats around in the background. But this was his vision, his dream, his way into a life where he didn't have to be gone all the time. He used to be a truck driver, and you guessed it, his CB name was Bison. And he hauled fuel across the Rocky Mountains through the heat, cold, snow, day in and day out. He used to drive one of the toughest routes a fuel tanker could take. Windy, icy, it was plain brutal, and I would never want him to do that again. But once he made it through the worst part, there was a stretch of road that he'd pass a bison sanctuary. Every time he saw those bison, he knew he was almost home. He was safe. His truck didn't catch fire. He didn't roll over. And now here he is, still bearing it all, still pushing through, just in a different way. This time as a business owner, a partner, a dad, and the heart of Bison Dump. So if you could all please give this man a round of applause. For holding on to a dream, for sacrificing, for building something from nothing and leading quietly with strength every single day. He's the Bison we know and love. And to all of you, thank you from the bottom of our junk-filled heart. We thank you.
That is not what she said her speech was going to be. And I swear I didn't pay her. I'd like to start by thanking the Chamber for accepting my application when we applied to be members. It meant a lot. For introducing me to other business owners, community leaders, and organizations that we now call friends. For showing ways that we can get involved and what community is supposed to look like. It takes all of us. I know Cynthia hyped me up a little bit up here, but she's always been supporting my ideas, from moving halfway across the country to moving to Salem a year later to starting this business. She's always been up for it. Lastly, to the supporters and believers, thank you. To the non-believers, I also thank you. Thank you for allowing us into your homes, your businesses, and your lives. Thank you again for the honor of allowing us to serve. This means the world to us. Thank you.
Today, we honor a company that quite literally helps things grow. The Ag Processing or Manufacturing Business of the Year is none other than Marion Ag Service, Inc., a cornerstone of agricultural support across the Willamette Valley and beyond. Back in 1967, Robert Hockett took a bold step beyond farming, joining forces with Allied Chemical to become one of the first liquid fertilizer distributors in our region. Just under a decade later, he joined 4 fellow farmers to form Marion Ag Service, Inc. By 1978, Robert had taken sole leadership, and Marion Ag became the largest distributor of ash oak lime in Western Oregon. From that point on, their story has been one of deep roots and steady growth. Headquartered in St. Paul, Oregon, Marion Ag Service has expanded its reach and services while staying true to its founding values. With over 120 employees across 3 locations, they offer tailored solutions in technical services, soil health, and nutrient delivery. But it's not just about business, it's about relationships. Their motto, growing together since 1967, speaks volumes about their commitment to their clients, their team, and their ag community they proudly serve. Marion Ag isn't just a leader in agriculture, they're a community partner. Their support for local schools, churches, and sports teams is matched by their investment in future generation through programs like 4-H, FFA, and the Oregon State University Extension Capstone Class, and CTEC's Plant Sciences program. Whether it's donating soil, mentoring students, or serving on advisory boards, they exemplify what it means to give back. As a chamber, we are proud to recognize a business that not only strengthens our local economy, but also enriches our community fabric with such generosity and vision. Please join me in celebrating Marion Ag Service, Inc. as our 2025 Agribusiness of the Year. Tom Wimmer, please come forward.
You can see my heartbeat tonight. I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of place. Lately, I've been moving close to the edge, still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me, I ain't missing no steps. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance.
Appointed spokesman here. First off, I want to say, go Beavers! All right. Thank you. On behalf of the 140 now team members of Marion Ag Service, I'd like to thank the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and its nominating committee for this prestigious award. There are a lot of agribusinesses in the greater Salem area that are deserving, and to be selected is a real honor. I'd like to introduce my teammates here. We actually have, I don't know where Xander went, he's our marketing intern this summer. We've got Anna Kmar. Anna, where'd you go to? Oh, she's out there too, okay. She's our marketing and community engagement manager. Bo Lacey, our director of operations. Jeff Freeman, our chief strategy and marketing officer. I've got my wife Malia, who's been 45 years here watching Marion Ag Service grow. So, and most importantly, we've got Bob Hockett and his wife Kathleen here. Bob is the founder and the president of Marion Ag Service. And we are reaching a milestone in January next year. We'll be celebrating our 50th anniversary. So. Marion Ag Service was incorporated in 1976 out of a local field crop grower demand for specialized products and services to maximize crop yields and profit potential. Today, Marion Ag Service has expanded into ornamentals, turf, and industrial markets. Our products are delivered now throughout the United States and the Pacific Islands. We have grown to become the 72nd largest ag input supply retailer in the United States, according to CropLife America. In 1922, Marion Ag Service was recognized by the Agricultural Retailer Association as its Retailer of the Year out of 2,200 retailers in the country. Marion Ag Service supports 140 full-time employees and their families with over $12 million worth of payroll and benefits annually. We would not be where we are today without this outstanding staff. As stated earlier, Marion Ag Service supports its local communities by sponsoring many fundraisers. We are committed to local schools and youth organizations such as CTEC, 4-H and FFA, and sports-based organizations with donations and employee involvement. I'd also like to add that conducting business in the state of Oregon is becoming increasingly difficult year after year. Marion Ag Service, as an independent, family-owned and operated ag retailer, just a second here, yeah. Over the years, entities like ours has disappeared from the landscape to where you can easily count the number left in the Willamette Valley on one hand. We applaud the efforts of the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and like organizations helping businesses like Marion Ag Service survive and thrive. This family business would like to thank you very much for all these efforts and the recognition that you've given us here today. Thank you very much.
Baby, you can find me under the lights, diamonds under my eyes. Turn the rhythm up, don't you wanna just come along for the ride? Oh, my outfit's all tight, you can see my heartbeat tonight. I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance.
Tom, know that it is a distinct honor for our organization to serve companies like yours, and I hope you all feel that in the room. Today, we celebrate a business that brings sparkle and care into homes and workplaces. It is my honor to present our Small Business of the Year Award to Azucena's Cleaning, LLC. Azucena's Cleaning began as a dream, one rooted in hard work, heart, and a vision for cleaner, healthier spaces. Founded by Azucena in 2002, this business started as a one-woman operation. For nearly a decade, she worked solo, balancing every role from cleaner to scheduler, all while building a reputation for excellence. Slowly but surely, her dedication paid off, and she began hiring staff to help a growing demand. Today, her business has expanded to serve clients across the Mid-Willamette Valley. With a mop in hand and a mission in her heart, Azucena set out to not just clean spaces, but to build a business that offers dignity, opportunity, and stability. This journey has not been easy. Growing a business in a competitive industry takes grit. But through word of mouth, grassroots marketing, and an unwavering commitment to quality and eco-friendly practices, Azucena's Cleaning earned the trust of families and local businesses alike. Azucena now leads a dedicated team of just under 20 employees who take pride in their work and find purpose in what they do. Her business has become more than just a source of income. It's a lifeline for families, offering job opportunities that help put food on the table and hope in their futures. Azucena's Cleaning stands out not just for the shine they leave behind, but for the values they uphold. They care for our homes while caring for the environment. They provide essential services while uplifting their employees. And they show us what it means to run a business that truly gives back. Our Chamber of Commerce is proud to call Azucena's Cleaning one of our own. They embody the spirit of community enterprise, resilient, generous, and deeply rooted in service. Please join me in recognizing Azucena's Cleaning, LLC, as our 2025 Small Business of the Year.
Good afternoon. I am incredibly honored and humbled to accept the Business of the Year from Salem Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for recognizing not just my business, but the long and hard and difficult road it took to get here. I was raised in Mexico and started cleaning at just 8 years old. First my parents, then my grandparents. It wasn't for money. It was simply what family did for one another. When I came to the United States at 20, I did not speak English. I had no car, no money. I had my 2-year-old son in a stroller walking with me to clean homes. People started noticing how well I clean. And by word of mouth, my client list grew. I had to ride a bike to make it to work. My husband taught me to drive so I could go even farther. And when we still didn't have much, I traded cleaning service for English classes. Attending school with my child besides me and pregnant of my second. In 2012, I officially registered for Azucena's Cleaning. I became licensed, bounded, and insured. I hired my first employee. I learned how to market my business, design my own cars, and run operations, all while raising my kids and supporting my family. I am proud to say I now lead a growing team that puts care, safety, and professionalism first always. So this award is not just for me. It is for my husband who makes sacrifices so I could chase this dream. It is for my children who were my motivation every step of the way. It's for my community, my clients, my mentors, like my dear late friend, Rob Robertson, who helped me print my first brochures when I have nothing but a dream. And this is for every immigrant, every woman, every mother who's been told you can't. I am here to say you can. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for seeing the value in the hard work and heart. I'm honored to serve this community, and I can't wait to keep growing, learning, and giving back. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
One of our favorite awards each year, by the people, for the people. Today, we present our Employer of the Year Award to Pac West Lobby Group, a company that proves a small team can have a mighty impact. Led by Ryan Tribbett, Pac West has spent the last 2 years showing up for this community in powerful ways, advocating for local rights, championing national causes, and just as importantly, creating a workplace where people genuinely want to be. With 13 employees, Pac West has built a culture that rivals firms 10 times their size. They offer 31 days of paid time off, 16 weeks of parental leave, and 100% employer-paid health care for their entire families. Sit-stand desks, flexible work-from-home options, professional development, and even a scholarship that funds their employees receiving their MBA at Willamette University. This is not just employment, it's empowerment. What truly sets Pac West apart is their heart behind the benefits. Ryan doesn't just hire talented people, he trusts them, he supports them, and he creates space for them to grow into leaders in their own right. As one employee stated, Ryan strikes the difficult balances with ease. Pac West has helped me find my voice. That kind of leadership sends waves through our community. When employees are encouraged to rest, recharge, and then volunteer in the community, when families become very close to each other and understand the work that occurs at work also comes home. When we realize all this, companies can thrive and benefit from that understanding. Pac West is a model employer not just because of what they offer, but because of the values they live each and every day. As one nominator named Zach Stone wrote, Ryan and his group have been getting involved in the community like no other, giving back or fighting for our local rights, and oftentimes not just at the national level, but right here in Salem. It's clear Pac West is not just building a great workforce, they're helping build a better Oregon. Please join me in a heartfelt round of applause as we welcome Ryan Tribbett, and the PacWest Lobby Team as our 2025 Employer of the Year.
I wanna hear your breath just next to my soul. I wanna feel oppressed without any rest. I wanna see you sing. I wanna see you fight. 'Cause you
I only wore the hat so that Zach could really land the joke from earlier. But and trying to think of what I wanted to say for these remarks is actually really hard. But I started reflecting and realizing that I'm just a few months away from sort of 5 years in business, which just seems crazy to me. I still feel like a startup, really. But like, I still to this day get asked the question, like, did you buy PacWest or did you start PacWest? Because you talk about starting your business. And so I'll put a little clarity to that. Like, I initially thought I was buying PacWest, like as if it was a car or something I was going to purchase. It turned out that was not what I was doing at all. Like, my old boss, Paul Phillips, is here right now with us. He wasn't selling his car. He was selling me some fuel for my car, like for in the form of like a client portfolio, right? But I had to build a car. And even though I worked for him for 13 and a half years and I ran his government affairs division for 10 of it, I had no idea. Like, I was pretty good at driving his car, but I had no idea how to build a car. And these beautiful people behind me are so much more than my employees. They're my mechanics, they're my engineers, right? They're my navigators. They help me keep my car running and keep it on the road, hopefully in the lanes most of the time. And like, I don't know how many of you in the audience have been on road trips. Let me see hands. How many have been on a road trip, right? A lot of you, right? Like, before you leave town, first thing you do is go get fuel, right? You need to have fuel for your car. It's very important. But you probably don't remember at the end of the road trip where you got your fuel. The car itself is important, right? Like, how comfortable are you? Are you jammed in there, or is it a comfortable ride? How fast are you gonna get there, if it gets you there at all, right? The destination. Also very important. That's usually where you start to remember what was the point of what you were doing on the road trip. But really, more than that, think back, it's the memories that you made with the people that were in the car with you. And so, as you all reflect back, like, you're all building your own metaphorical car and driving your metaphorical car like I'm talking about. And just remember, it's not about the car. It's not even about the destination. It's about the memories that you share with the people that are in the car with you. Thank you.
I oftentimes, and I'm sure you as employers do, those of you with employees, I share with our team, we run to event and all these great things, but it's really the process. That is the magic, and developing those relationships and the work of our work families. It's very special. Well, we are at the culmination. Our 2025 Business of the Year. We are extremely proud to recognize a company that has called Salem home for many years. You're going to learn a little bit about them. Founded in 1971 by Lance Hazelbaker and now led by his son, Ryan Hazelbaker, Cascade Tire Pros is more than a tire and auto service shop. It's a family legacy built on the values of fairness, craftsmanship, and relationships. After moving to Marion Street to their 12th Street location in 1981, they have remained steadfast in their commitment to Salem. Through every season and every turn of the wheel, they've kept our community moving. I would like to ask my friend Larry Dahlke to please join me on stage. Larry. Larry and his family were the recipients of last year's Business of the Year awards, and it would be a great tradition, Larry, if you'd help us pass on this year's award. In 2007, Ryan took the wheel as president, ushering a new era of growth while honoring the traditions his parents began. From individual drivers to major fleets like Northside Electric and Northwest Cascade, their customer base has exploded. Yet their service remains deeply personal. When your team of under 20 employees consistently earns praise for dependability, kindness, and quality, that says something powerful about leadership. Cascade Tire Pros isn't just about keeping vehicles on the road. They're about driving the community forward. They sponsor youth sports, support school programs, and step up for those in need. During the pandemic, they stayed open as an essential service and kept their full staff employed, a testament to their values. Ryan Hazelbaker leads by example. Whether he's co-chairing the parent club at Queen of Peace Catholic School, coaching T-ball at Parish Little League, or spearheading the revitalization of Holland Youth Park, Ryan's passion for community is hands-on and heartfelt. Just this last year, Ryan helped raise over $60,000 in less than 1 hour to restore Holland Park for local families. Cascade Tire Pros represents the best of local business, strong roots, a service-driven mission, and a future focused on community impact. The Salem Chamber is proud to honor them today, and we know the city is a better place because of the work and beliefs they engage in each day. Please join me in celebrating Cascade Tire Pros as your 2025 Business of the Year.
You can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking over, make you sleep, I never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try? Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame.
Last year I had emotional breakdown being up here. It was not easy. But it's an honor, a real honor to receive an award like this. And our family was very honored. And I'm excited for Ryan and their team to win this award. So I'd like to say congratulations, and what an exciting award to win. So.
Don't generally get up and get to speak like this, so you guys will have to bear with me a little bit here. But Larry, like you're feeling the emotions of this are a big deal. So first off, I want to thank the Chamber, thank Tom, and all the attendees today. Got a lot of friends and a lot of customers in the room over the last 54, 55 years. And the tire business has given me a lot of wonderful memories and a lot of great times. Need to thank my wife, Nicole. Should be over here, my little girl, Rory, who's at Wild Hair Day today at school. My mom, Becky, my dad, Lance, who couldn't be with us today, George Meisel. My mom, dad, and George set the foundation that we operate on today. And today, Jesse Stiffel, Michael McMullen, Mark Diaz, and Cameron Hernandez, who couldn't be with us today, these guys are the face, and these guys run our shop today. And they've taken our business to a whole nother level. These guys are all extremely talented with their own skill sets. But the fun portion for me is the joy of watching them work together. They team problem solve and they help each other out. And not just in work, but they help each other out in life. And then they take all that knowledge that they've got and try to pass it on down to our young techs. And that's special in today's world, and that's carrying on the legacy that my dad and George started, helping people, fixing cars, and building relationships. So first off, I love Salem. I love all the opportunities that are here. This is where I was born, this is where I was raised, this is where I was educated, and I've never wanted to leave. And there's lots of different ways to make a living out in the world. There's all kinds of big markets out there and fun places to go and take on, but that's not me. This is my home, and I love small business. And I love small business because you can become a part of a community like this. And that community, like our business, becomes something that we become proud of. And then that community reflects the pride and the values that we have. And that's why this award's such a big deal for not only me, but for our crew. We're awfully proud. There's a lot of great people in this room. And like I said, I love Salem, but dang it, I think we can do better. And when I look around this room and see all these wonderful leaders that are a heck of a lot better than me, owners, operators, managers, we need to support each other. And it's not just buying locally, it's helping each other out. It's getting involved in our community like so many of us do. Because the values and the characters of the leaders of this room, that's what makes Salem a special place to live. And we need to embrace those. Hallelujah to you too. So, but we all need to embrace that role, continue to get involved and make Salem a better place for ourselves. So.
Right. Take your time. That was not intentional.
Oh no, you sure? I figured Tom was doing that to me to cut me off, but I got the Jimmy V. I'll keep going. Tire guy doesn't get up here very much, but I'm awfully lucky. And like my friend Bill over there said, he said, I got a horseshoe or a rabbit's foot stuck somewhere, and you're going to have to ask Bill where that is. But I'm lucky. I get to be the tire guy. I mean, I made so many friends in this community, learned so much. I mean, going through Willamette, thank Brian, thank Ernesto, guys like that drug me on through there. But one of the real joys of this small business is I get to meet people. You get to make relationships. And I've got to spend so much time with some of the best people. And I was really lucky. I got to work with the best. I got to work with my dad. And boy, if he were here today, he would be awfully proud. And I got so many great memories of that through small business. All the time that I got to spend with him, you know, the conversations that we had. And it wasn't just business. It was family. It was life. And along with that, not only was I trained by my dad, I was trained by the two best in our industry, my dad and George Meisel, who's sitting right here with us. Never has there been a better example of hard work than those two guys. They always said they had the privilege of working half days. That meant 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you thought you could keep up, buckle up and show up, and those boys would show you something that you can't. But they hammered home family values, they hammered home commitment, follow through, pride in your work, empathy, caring, and doing what's right. And those lessons help shape who I am today. Now, my job is to carry that lesson on to this generation of guys, and that's why I couldn't be more proud of this award. This team of guys that we've built today, these are the leaders of the group, but they're very special to me. These are changing times, it's a changing world. We got changing consumers, changing products, changing supply chains. These guys handle all that change and they're thriving with it while holding on to the same values that my dad and George and Mom set this place out, and that's to try to do what's right. So, in closing, again, hey, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Chamber. This award's truly humbling. I don't know why the tire guy is up here. I really don't. But I'm so proud of the work that we've done and it's getting recognized, but we're really getting recognized because of the hard work of these guys standing behind me. These guys, our business is really hard, and these guys work awfully hard, and I think we should give them a round of applause. Yeah, this isn't a company award, but it's really about these guys. These guys, we wouldn't be here without these efforts, and as hard as it is on employees in today's world, I'm really blessed. I got a truly special group of leaders, and they make my job a heck of a lot of fun to have. So truly humbled by this award. Thank you guys all for everything today, and thank you, Chamber.
You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people.
Is that on? Are we on now? There we are. I didn't have getting choked up at a Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Awards luncheon on my bingo card today, but here we are. So terrific afternoon celebrating some really fantastic businesses, some really fantastic people in the Salem community. I couldn't be prouder than to be a part of this organization and to be up here today in front of you as a leader in the organization over the last year. I want to thank the Willamette Valley Bank, our sponsor for today's Business of the Year Awards and annual membership meeting. Ryan, your team, salute your culture, salute your approach to customer engagement. It's inspiring. I want to thank you again to Hagen Hamilton Insurance for presenting as Forum Speaker Series for this entire season. That means something. It costs a lot to put these things on, and they've stepped to the plate to do that for us. So again, let's give them a round of applause, right? Thank you. I'd also like to point out that without our partners at Allied Video Productions and the Salem Convention Center right here, we couldn't make these events happen. As we close the books on the 2024-2025 Chamber Forum season, these two companies are the key partners for making sure our members have a remarkable and inspiring experience like we had today. So thank you to both of those companies. Today's physical awards were created by our partners, Capital Trophy and Landmark Awards and Engraving, so thank you to Carrie Weens for your creative work and skills. Yes. Thank you, especially, I see him probably standing back there in the corners, thank you to the entire staff team of the Salem Chamber. As Tom says, yeah, this one's a big round of applause. You guys are best in class. Finally, I want to thank all of you for being here today. On behalf of the entire Salem Chamber Board of Directors, we look forward to welcoming you back next year for the 2025-2026 Forum Speakers Series luncheons. They will begin in September of this year, right back here at the Salem Convention Center. Thank you all, and have a great day.